Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld. We are back here today at the Hussar and Highmate colony. And as you can see, we're recovering from a recent battle. That's right, man, oh man. I tell you, in the recent episodes, it's been a real challenge. Randy has thrown Militaurs at us. He's been throwing wolves at us, quite a few wolves, in fact. But we've had mech clusters galore. In fact, we've recently taken one of them out up here, which wasn't a big threat. But nonetheless, man, I'm hoping today is a nice, peaceful, quiet episode. We can just go play with our new pony and have a good time, maybe pick up some of these wolves out here. And oh, we do have one potential bit of excitement I've been kind of hoping to get to, and that is this over here. I'm making plans, as you can see, to open up the ancient danger here. So I'm going to do a little trap funnel action. It'll become clear I'm not going to go through it now. Once we're ready, I'll kind of walk you through what we're going to do. You'll see for yourself. But one of the best parts of our recent struggles is one of these Militaurs dropped 11 components during the raid. So that's a boon. But I'm pretty sure almost everybody, well, I was going to say has been treated, but it looks like Strong is very hungry, so she's consuming stir fry, even though she's going to be dead in 18 hours. But Lady V did take a couple of hits, unfortunately. The man, those shotguns on the Militaurs, they can be deadly. So we came out of it, fortunately, all in one piece, no casualties, just a few minor injuries here and there. And as long as Strong gets healed, everything should be in order. So, like I said, I'm hoping for a nice laid back one here, but we do have a growth moment, so let's take care of this. This kind of popped up during the battle. I don't even think I noticed it until I just loaded in today. But here we go. Choose 2 skills for Clarissa and to increase her passion in, and choose a trait. So we've got some really good traits here, it looks like. Artistic. I do want to go with this tortured artist. Let's see. Let's look at her. She is hyper aggressive, so she's going to be a combat pawn. Just trying to take everything into consideration because sanguine is an amazing trait too. Now, let's see. I'm pretty sure she can't do the artwork yet, which isn't a big deal, but this is tough. This is real tough. See, because if I put a tortured artist pick there, and then we aren't able to do it, or she doesn't get any passions for it, it's going to be pretty wasted. But I do want to have a dedicated artist in the colony. That would be pretty cool. But man, oh man. Also, a backup cook wouldn't be bad, so let's go ahead and just pick 2. I think we'll go with animals and cooking, just to be safe there. And yeah, sanguine is such an amazing one. I don't know if I've ever seen sanguine as a choice for a child, so it's not bad. Not a bad little growth spurt there. All right, let's go with that. Boom. So now Clarissa, if she survives, which she's going to be fine, she's looking pretty good. Pretty solid pawn to begin with here. She's got shooting of 11 already as a 7-year-old child. Oh, well, look at this. I think Randy's trying to make up for his recent actions. He just dropped some dye right on top of the colony, literally inside our walls. In fact, I think he destroyed part of my roof here. But that's okay. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's okay, though. Your gift is accepted, Randy. Thank you very much, sir. I just noticed, too, the floors in here are incomplete. So let's get those. This was recently our prison, but that's been moved, of course, down below. So it kind of sticks out a little bit like a sore thumb on the walls. But of course, keep in mind, everything is bound to be expanded at some point. I'm probably going to pick up this region here. In fact, right now, currently, we're working on geothermal. So I think I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and just figure out exactly what I want to do with this area. Keep it looking interesting instead of just the standard rectangle. But I'm going to have to move the embrasures. We set some of these down here just so we could tangle with the animals if we needed to from a safe distance. But nonetheless, let me go ahead and throw something together here that kind of respects the boundaries of the geothermal, but also probably I'm going to go ahead and take over most of this. I might cut it off right here at the water. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, well, I think I have come up with something which kind of follows the flow of the overall feel so far. I mean, it's not perfect because of this water. It would be a lot nicer if I could just bring this over to there. In fact, I probably can now that I think about it, because I do have the ability to build bridges. So we could do something like this. Of course, it's not going to look perfect, but I'm going to mess up some stuff here. But let's cancel that just real quick. So we could do something like that. That actually looks a little nicer. I toyed with the idea of following the line of this wall, and it would bring it to about something like right here-ish, roughly. I can get the tool out and measure it again, but it would be something like here. And I lose a little bit, so I figured, you know what, maybe eventually we'll expand this wall out. Whoops, I don't have the right tool here. Let me grab the proper shapes tool so we can do this. Yeah, eventually I might even expand the boundaries of this wall, follow this line instead, you know what I'm saying? Bring it all the way up here. But anything's possible, especially with our planning tool. So I'm going to, or the shapes tool, I should say. And I'm going to reset it back to our rectangular shape. This is just what I'm going to go with for now. I think it's good. And it gives us a lot of extra room to play with. So what I'm going to do here, I need to reset the doors too. I'm going to deconstruct most of this. Yeah, in fact, I can probably just hold off on replacing this. I was going to replace the embrasures, but I'm just going to wait because those will probably get all taken down at some point. And good news is, too, this allows me to extend our kill box a little bit to maybe put it out over the water. But anyway, you can get a feel for what I'm going for. And we are approaching our geothermal. We're not quite at halfway, but it's a big one. That's a big project. I have set up our work orders, though, so we prioritize research a little bit more for our two Highmates. And, of course, we're still getting guests and stuff. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go ahead and set these to actual guest beds. Now that we have a proper hospital down here, I want to get all the sick people or injured people centralized into one spot. Oh my God, look at this. That's our second dump of cargo pods from Randy here. Like literally in the same season. So, and he's given us hops. I don't even have the ability to make beer. You know what? We're not accepting that, Randy. Why would I want this? He's silly. He's trying to get us all hopped up. Okay, now this is a gift I can get on board with. Here we go. Randy just sent us a self-tamed cougar. Now that's pretty cool, actually. We lost our fox in the recent attack. Well, one of the recent attacks, actually. It wasn't the most recent, but now we've got a 5-year-old male cougar who we can go ahead and train to haul as well. That's cool. All right, let's put him in the barn for now. Yep, so he's going to mosey as well. I love animals. You can just zone them up. So he's going to mosey over here. Now let's take a look at our handlers. We did just get Clarissa. So she's got the ability. Lady V also has the ability, but they are starting off, I think Lady V has a negative. Yeah, she's got a genetic predisposition against it. She's got -8 to start with. Clarissa doesn't have that, so she might be much better at it. Well, she's definitely going to be better at it, but I'm thinking I might turn Lady V off then. She's not really probably doing much except just collecting wool and stuff, so I'll leave it on for now. It seems kind of like a waste because I put that passion in there for Lady V to have the animals, but now that Clarissa's got it, it's okay. We'll let her work too. She's got interest in almost everything, doesn't she? She's going to be a great pawn, and I'm really watching her closely. She's getting close. Uh-oh, we just got some flu. That's all right, we'll take care of that, but she's getting close to adulthood, so I can't wait. Alright, well, from all those Militors that we were able to shred, I ended up with almost 300 steel, because we had basically none, so that was pretty good. At this stage in a colony's development, as I'm sure many of you know, steel and often components are the big bottleneck that you run into. Components especially, but we've been lucky enough to get a pretty good supply. Often enough. It's another good thing about playing on the flat maps too, and I've mentioned this before, but all the resources are extremely easy to find because they're pretty much all localized in just whatever little bit of rock you've got available. In fact, we've got a nice little store of plasteel right here. So it looks like it's only those 4 chunks there, because this little command is an auto command to essentially mine every piece of the vein here. But nonetheless, it's just a small amount. But we are ready to take on. Ooh, we just got a quest for a monument. But we're ready to take on this here. This is what we're going to do. Now, Shay and Shepard are sick. Oh, look, little Veronica got the illness. Aw. And they put her in the hospital bed, too. How sweet. Anyway, so she's still very young. But we can grab Strong, Cinderman, and I'm going to get Lady V, too, because she's got those EMP grenades. You know what, screw it. We might as well get Clarissa out here as well. Get the whole family group out here. At least all the pawns who are capable of violence, essentially. And so what we're going to do is, I think, Strong, you come over here. I'm going to switch her to her shotgun. There we go. She's got a shotgun, plus she's got the little auto pistol or machine pistol, because it's got a better range on it than the shotgun does. But obviously the shotgun is much more powerful. So she's going to stand right here. And what I'm going to do with these people is put them here. Now, I think I'll put Lady V back here probably. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, if it's bugs, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll just kill them with firepower. And if worst case scenario, we've got some lances, I think, don't we? Oh, he's wearing a ranged shield belt. Yeah, she has a insanity lance, and she's also got a shock lance on her, which, by the way, as soon as Lady V grows up, she's going to get to wear that. But I think what we'll do is we'll target them down if they're insects. If they're mechs, we're going to shoot at them. If there's a centipede in there, we're going to let them come all the way through the trap funnel, and then Lady V is going to hit any mechs that come out of there with her grenades. So kind of making it a little easier for us. But with that said, let's get this thing started. Okay, so first things first, let's blow it open. Now, you know what? There's another piece of wall here. We'll just have to shoot that one too. It's not a big deal. But I am aware that I think we can deconstruct like a corner piece and see inside. But it'll still often trigger the hostiles in there to start trying to break their way out. So doing it through this way is a little bit more controlled. I will, determine where they exit, essentially. All right, there's one piece. Let's get her to take this last one out now. All right. Almost. One more hit, probably. Whoa, we got a couple Scorchers. And they're close. Damn. All right, get back. Fall back. Fall back. That's all right. That's all right. She didn't even take a hit. And the wood is a temporary build, so it's not a big concern. Hopefully they'll still wander through. Okay, good. Don't hit the damn door. Bro. Okay, Clarissa's so bad at shooting. There we go. Good, good. Nice. All right, now we got to trigger this one here. I might actually want to put this fire out real quick, just so she can get inside here and, provoke the animal. Or the mechanoid, I should say. So let's get them working on this fire real quick. Okay, there we go. It's looking better, but we do have a fire on the inside there, so a little nervous about that. But let's get her to break her shotgun out again. She loves to switch to her machine pistol, doesn't she? Come on. Okay, okay. I think it's triggered on us. Oh, wait, what? What the heck's it doing? Fall back, Lady V. Fall back. All right, let's get him over here. We'll just do this the proper way. All right, it moves really erratically, I think. It's so far. Hold on. She can't hit it. All right, you can shoot it now. Oh, no. Look at this. Randy's hitting me with some mad yaks. You got to be kidding me. All right, kids, get indoors. I'm going to assign them to the safe zone. And same with the Highmates. All right, we got to deal with this silly Scorcher, though. Why is she not shooting it? Oh, it's behind the wall. That's why. Get up here, buddy. So some of the traps might have been a waste, but we'll just move them if needs be. Let's see. Fall back, fall back. Come on. Is it going to come in? Oh, my God. This thing. This silly guy. We're just going to take it out. We're just rushing it. All it's got is fire, so get in here. Come on. Cinderman, don't stand there. He's got to put the fires out. He's not shooting at all. He's just burning. Okay, okay. How is it? Is it too hot in here? No, this is outdoors, so we're fine. Okay, it's done. Oh my god, that was much harder than it should have been, but not a big deal. We did it in the end, so what I'm going to do now is I think I'll just order all this stuff deconstructed. I'm tempted to move the traps, honestly, to just like eliminate these and move the other ones, but you can trigger traps just by moving them. So I think it's safer for our people if we just deconstruct all this again, reclaim the wood and just use it for our own purposes there. But anyway, now let's get to the good stuff, right? We're going to let them beat out the fire. We got ourselves a psychic animal pulsar. That's pretty huge. Wait, I just remembered we got mad yaks. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, we don't have any way... Hey, maybe they'll come through here. But that's not going to take out all of them, is it? Jeez, you gotta be kidding me. Randy is such a jerk. Alright, so the door is open, too. I should probably go ahead and close that. Let's get Lady V to step on that for us. We have to put these fires out. And then I'll order the people back inside. We'll just wait to open this up here. I want to see what's in the hermetic crate, and I want to check out the people. Unfortunately, there's only 2 of them, but, you know, we can't be messing around with these mad yaks. I'm sure maddened yaks can be quite deadly, so let's get everybody into the safe zone. Where are they? No, no, no. I've lost them. No, I don't see them. I'll find them. Okay, here they come. I don't know why I couldn't see them on the wildlife list. They're just down at the bottom here, right below the warg. But yeah, they look pretty deadly, man. With those horns like that, oh, you got to watch it. But we've got plenty of room, so I think our people are going to be nice and safe. Look, they're just chatting away. Poor Cinderman. As the name implies, he gets burned occasionally. But so let's look again here. We've got the Soothe Pulsar, which is okay. I should just pop that whenever. It's not a big deal. And the Animal Pulsar is pretty huge for us. 2 Crypto Sleeps. There's probably nothing in this, but, you know, at the very least, we'll take care of that. We'll see if there is. And another thing I probably want to do is eliminate this roof here. You can see there's a nice big roof area. So let's go ahead and remove roof right here. Beautiful, because I'm going to claim all this stuff, all this slate. We'll probably take it, and there's some steel in here, granite columns. Of course, I'm going to take out the Crypto Sleep, too, once we open them. We can either reuse them, or we can claim them and then install them in our place, or we can just deconstruct them for materials. And, not the least of which we got to look forward to is the Hermetic Crate. So, hopefully this has something good, like, I don't know, a tech print or a mech resurrector serum. That would be amazing. Okay, well, I had mentioned we got a quest earlier before we got distracted by the Ancient Danger, but looking at it now, it's got a pretty incredible... Look at this, 3 medical skill trainers. That's good. Yeah, it's got a pretty incredible rewards, not to mention the charge rifle, masterwork quality, but this thing is 37 by 18, so just to get a feel for how big that is, I'm going to put it out here because I know it's not going to fit inside our compound. What was it, 37 by 18? So it's roughly that right there. That's the size. I guess I could fit it in if I moved all my windmills. But yeah, that's unfortunately not going to happen. And I just don't. I don't hold with the idea of trying to construct that outside my compound and like defend it, you know, outside the walls. No, that's not going to work. So we're just avoiding that. Let me see. I need to open these up again. Make sure that door is ready because we are starting to rebuild the traps here and stuff. That's big priority. I think, you know, we should probably open this up too. I don't need to rush the 2 hermetic crates. Most likely it's going to be like baseliners who are hostile against us or something and want to kill us. So I don't know what we'll do there, but maybe we'll wait till we get a few more people, like Lady V grows up and she's fully adult, so we can have a little bit more defense. But I definitely want to get this opened up. So let's bring old little buddy out here. I've got everybody unrestricted at this point. I believe the yaks have been taken care of. As you can see, no more yak threat. In fact, those guys are going into our freezer now. So let's check this out. Oh, nice. Skill trainer for mining. What? That is so good. Yeah, that's huge. I've got a couple skill trainers that I'm sitting on now. I've got one at least. No, there's two over here. So we got one for crafting, and there's another one for water skip, which eventually we'll give to Shay. Boy, that would have helped earlier, wouldn't it? What did they leave us with? Look at that, 39 plasteel. Man, oh man, things are just going super, aren't they? Let's see, since we've got a little bit of downtime, let's see here. Yeah, let's try a little celebration here. Absolutely. Set some fire. Cinderman, he likes the fire, as his name implies. Alright, it's going along pretty quick. We'll just wait for it here. I like the little particle effects. Yay! Unforgettable. You know, we've been doing so well with these, but I have noticed one thing. I don't get any of the rewards. Or do I get like some faction influence or something? I mean, it's not a big deal. The real reward is the points that we get towards our reforming our ideology again, which we've done now twice. So we're 10 points shy of it, but at this point, yeah, we've got both specialists open up. So we've got a production one chosen and a shooting. We don't have them assigned yet. I haven't promoted anybody, but we have the ability. I've got pretty much close to the maximum rituals I want. So at this point, if we were to reform, it would just be to add another meme, maybe, or I'm not even sure, maybe just to tweak some of our precepts a little bit if we run into any problems. But I do really like the fluid ideology. It kind of it starts off a little bit trickier, but you once you get it under control and reform it once or twice, it gives you a lot more flexibility with what you want to do with it. Oh boy, here we go. We just got an exotic goods trader coming in off the map. That's pretty huge, actually. Just not just because we got over 2,000 silver, but because I've also got two thrumbo horns and three elephant horns. And I'm fairly certain that these guys will buy those. Also, we do have a ton of cowboy hats. These are thrumbo fur cowboy hats as well. So each one is quite valuable, about 400 gold or silver at least. And we've still got our gold sitting out here for some reason. No, but nonetheless, I'll show you as soon as they come in here. Where are they? Oh, they didn't leave the map, did they? Okay, it is getting cold, so I want to watch them. Okay, they're already inside the compound. So that's good. Let's go ahead and grab Shepherd immediately. Normally I would just wait or it wouldn't be such a priority, but if the temperature's really low, they might just suddenly up and decide to leave early. So I want to get this trade done real quick. Oh man, have I said that I love exotic goods traders before? Because I really, really do. Check this out. So we've got 16 components, a little medicine, some plasteel, which is going to become so important here in the very near future. Another psychic animal pulsar, so that brings us up to 2 in the colony. And the best part, we've got a side trainer for pain block. Of course, I'm trying to get Shay a bunch of stuff so that once we level her up, which we're not quite there yet, but once we do, she'll be able to assist with some like non-violent related psi abilities. Like I think pain block's probably a good one. And normally I wouldn't use this one ever, but we'll see how that works. And of course, the skill trainer for cooking. So like I said, we're really starting to stack these skill trainers. I'm going to go ahead and accept it. I did sell him 200 of our kebabs. And of course the horns and stuff, but normally I'm against selling food, but we do have a bunch of other luxury foods I recently purchased. And I mean, with the new animals that we've just been pulling in here, the yaks and stuff, I think we'll be okay to get our kebab stockpile back up and running. But anyway, so one thing I am going to do is wait to use most of these skill trainers till our kids grow up. So for instance, I think Buddy, no, he's not set up to... One of them is set up to be a backup cook now. Oh, was it Clarissa? Yeah, I just gave her that. So I'll wait till she turns into an adult. Then we'll give her the cooking skill trainer. And one of them is also potentially a miner. I think it might be Veronica, who has the better hybrid for mining. Yeah, she lacks the awful mining gene, which a lot of them do have. Like Buddy, he might be a good candidate for it too, since he's got a negative genetic predisposition to it. That could kind of balance things out, you know, put him off on a level playing field, so to speak. But that's how it's going so far. And they didn't want the hats, unfortunately. So I might just end up calling in another bulk goods trader at some point, or just waiting for one to show up. Oh, well, it's not the growth moment I've been looking forward to, but it is a growth moment. So little Veronica here has reached the age where she can get up and walk around. Let's check her out. She is, of course, sick, but oh, look at that little hair. She's got a nice little mop of white hair. Perfect. She's beautiful with those red eyes. She is, of course, despite her red eyes, incapable of violence. But let's check her out here. We should be able to assign her some stuff. Of course, she's going to remain a colonist, of course, but we should be able to go in now. She doesn't get any traits or skills quite yet, or passions for skills, but oh, look, she's already good at childcare. Hold on, what is your bio? Oh, social. She can do social, and she's quite good at it, so that's actually helpful. I'm going to stick her up. She's still too young to entertain, unfortunately. That would be helpful, because like I said, right now we're prioritizing research with our two Highmates. But yeah, it's good to have an extra hauler slash cleaner around. So I'm going to set those as her big priorities, essentially. And her schedule should be basically the same as everybody else's. We're doing the biphasic schedule. I'm going to keep her in the safe zone. But yeah, we're doing the biphasic, which I have a full explanation video linked in my description at the bottom down there. So if you want, check out that. It gives a very, very in-depth review of this. Typically what you would see too with the biphasic is to have the recreation block assigned as well, right here directly preceding the sleep event, the double sleep events each day. But I like to just open it up so they can do any kind of recreation whenever they want. Whoops, I'll fix that up. But yeah, it gives you kind of an idea, but it increases a lot of different, it has a lot of benefits. Like I said, if you want the detail, just check out the video. But nonetheless, guys, I think that's a good spot to end today's episode here with our growth event. But look forward to the next few episodes, because little Lady V is going to be growing up, and I mean, I can't wait for it. I'll tell you what, we need that third real true combatant. So it's going to be great, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are enjoying this series, I hope you'll hit that like button for me. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. That would be great. And a big shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for your donations. It means a lot to me. And I will see everybody on the next one.